I'm not going to lie, I am intimidated. Get out of there. What's up everyone, it's Michaela. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing some decluttering and organizing of some spaces in our home that have gotten a little out of hand. Our overall space is clean, but there's just some parts of our home where we just get lazy, piles of clothes form, dust bunnies decide to appear, and today is just one of those days where we have to address those issues because I work from home, I work out from home, I film from home, I do everything from home. I'm completely dictated by my environment. I'm one of those people. We're gonna be tackling the closet, my dresser drawers, the bathroom. I think that's like the trifecta of issues right here. I actually did a video like this last year and I'll insert the clip here of the closet, but I think the closet this year takes the cake. There was more clothes on the floor last year, but there's more things out of sorts in our closet this year. And if you are the kind of person that just kind of tosses things to the side like I am, let me know. Let me know I'm not alone. And I'm not going to lie, I am intimidated. I'm completely daunted by my closet right now, and it's really in perspective. It's probably really not that bad. I know there's worse out there, but to me it's bad, and that's enough. That's enough to make me not want to do it. We're gonna make an iced coffee because your girl needs some caffeine to knock these things out today. So let's go ahead and get that done before we do anything else. Iced coffee, it's time to start actually decluttering some things. I will be honest, I'm not looking forward to this. I have not done it since, I don't even remember if I did it for New Year's, but we're going to just use this to fuel us to get us through getting this closet all nice and organized so that we can actually move on to the other steps. So here's the current state of the closet. It's pretty bad, but it's not horrible, but definitely not up to our standards. I've already done some laundry. We just have a couple dirty things here, so nothing too crazy. This is my purse I need to go through. I have to have one big enough to take my laptop places. We just got this hamper from Amazon and it didn't come with like a cardboard piece to stand up on its own, so I don't really know what to do. I might just have to put stuff in it to like form it, but we really needed another hamper. We've got to find a spot for that. And then those are, okay. Those are just some clothes that need to be hung up. And I have like this really horrible habit of just throwing things on top of these drawers. I don't know why. I don't know. I guess it just kind of shoves it out of sight, out of mind, but it has gotten out of hand. So those need to get taken care of. There's a few of these drawers I'd like to try to get some stuff out of. Not all of them because not all of them are that bad, but there's a few that need some attention. And then, let's see, obviously we have the ring light, so I'm just going to move that here. I have this old mirror that I don't really use. I wonder if I should just get rid of it. And then some pictures that were hung up, but whenever we got the new desk, we did not put those back up. And considering the fall decor is going to be up within the next 2 weeks, I just don't really have any motivation to hang those up. Here we have some fall goodies that I came across, and then just some papers, some boxes, a fall candle that I had to get a hold of. Again, anytime I saw something fall, I went ahead and grabbed it because where I live, if I don't get it when I see it, it's like gone and you won't find it again. And then Clippers hats. Just need to tidy up this top shelf. And as far as the clothes, so these are all Clippers right over here. His aren't that bad. Mine are just much worse. I'm very lazy when it comes to hanging up my clothes in the right spot. I literally just shove it wherever I can get it. So overall goal, clear the floor, clean out some of the drawers, the top of the drawers, organize the types of clothes, and then figure out that situation. We can do it, right? We have iced coffee, anything's possible. I think the first thing we're going to do is we're just going to see what we can get off of the floor, and I'm just going to start making piles in different areas of the room and just see what I can organize from there. So I feel like that's the move to start, and then after that we'll probably just pull out all of the clothes onto the bed and sort through those and put them up in a better, more organized fashion. Without further ado, let's go ahead and take another sip of our caffeinated beverage. If there's a spot in your house you're wanting to declutter as well, go ahead, turn me on in the background and let's declutter and get it done together because it will feel so much better. Let's go ahead and let's get started. I've been giving this a little bit more thought. This is something you kind of figure out as you go. It's just something you kind of have to jump into, you know, kind of coming up with a plan as I go. But I think that it would be better to start with the drawers now that everything's off the floor. That way, if there's anything in the drawers I can like take out, because there's just stuff in there I don't really wear and I don't care to have it here. I'll just be able to have some free space to put anything else that I don't want hung up or don't have a spot for. I can put it in the drawer so that I don't see it. Out of sight, out of mind. So we're gonna do that. I'm gonna try to figure out which drawers I want to start with because we have them split in half. So Cooper has half and I have half, and then we have some that are kind of shared. So let's start with that. Okay, so there's not much I can do with these three, but all three of these, and definitely all three of these need some attention. This one here especially. So I guess we'll go ahead and start over here. Find their socks in random places, or is that just me? Excuse me? Really? Get out of there! Is good to go. So I just have all of my bathing suits here and a crop top that I love to wear during the summer, my denim shorts, and then some like fun summer shorts. But yeah, this drawer is all good and bright and fun and super colorful. So now this one, I don't know if I can do a whole lot with it because these are scarves and they're bulky and awkward, and I don't know what else I could do with this. I guess I can just refold them, because I guess they do look kind of messy. So we'll refold these, but that's about all I can do with this one. To fold the scarves and then stand them up so I could actually see all of them. Scarves are always something I struggled to store, but I had just enough to where I could store them like this. So now that I can see all of them, I feel a lot better, and I just rolled up 2 beanies here. But yeah, I think this looks a lot better. Now that the scarves are all nicely folded, it's time to move to the bottom drawer. Sometimes these are a little, shove it. So this is like my office drawer. This one's pretty bad. This has a bunch of papers and folders and writing utensils and just a bunch of random things. Some marketing things like Valentine's Day hand towels and stuff from new construction meetings and just a lot of random things. So I really need to go through this and just get it organized. I have a lot of like writing utensils that are on the loose in here, so I think to put those in one spot, I have this box that had like cards in it, so it's deep and it fits in here, I'm pretty sure. So I think I'm just going to put them all in here until I can find a really nice art box. That one's pretty full. Actually, fun fact, I had this one since I was probably in like 3rd or 4th grade. Very old. I don't know if anyone had an art box like this in school. Comment below if you did, but I feel like everyone did, and it brings back a lot of memories. But it's full of colored pencils, so this is just going to be more so of the other writing utensils that could not fit in there. So like random pens and markers, things like that, and I think it'll hold pretty well, and just keep them all in one spot instead of floating around this drawer. Let's go ahead and let's get this one tackled, because this one might take me just a little bit longer. So remember how I said I've had this since like 3rd grade? I think it actually might be earlier. It was early enough to where I couldn't write my own name on my school supplies, so this is my mom's handwriting on the art box. And it's just full of our colored pencils that we shared a lot, so very, very special. Let me know what you think, but I think this looks a heck of a lot better. I love that I could actually put all of the writing stuff in here because it was just floating all over the place with these sticky notes and everything, but I just put my sticky notes, my calculator I use for my real estate exam, some pens and pencils underneath there. I love that it's all in one spot, and then there's some in here, my art box, envelopes, some folders that I didn't want to get rid of, and then these little towels. I don't know where else to put these. I'll figure it out eventually, but just for right now they're fine here. And then an old planner and a notebook, but I can actually see everything and I feel much better with it looking like this, and I can close it so much easier without papers scrunching up, except for that. That's kind of annoying, but whatever. So next up are these 3. So they're full of my shoes, and I don't wear these shoes very often. I honestly don't know the last time I opened up one of these to get a pair of shoes out of here. And I have like these bins underneath our bed. I have one and Cooper has one, so I might put some of those in there and free up some of these drawers. So this might take a little bit of trial and error, but let's see what we can come up with to make these a little bit better, because I just feel like I'm not using these as efficiently as I could. Bin that we keep under the bed. We each have one, and they're just really convenient because they just slide under there. They don't take up extra space and you never see them. But I just have some clothes in here that I don't wear very often, so I'm gonna refold all of these more neatly. I also have a vacuum seal bag. I have 2 extra that I'm not using. I don't know if I'll even use them right now, but they're still good to have. But I took all of my shoes out of the drawers here, and I don't want to keep all these here because I don't wear them all, and I'd rather just put some under the bed and I can just go over there and slide them out if I need them and use these drawers for something else. But yeah, I'm gonna try and organize through these and then pull out the ones that I don't want back in the drawers, and also go ahead and pull all of these clothes off of the rack and figure out which ones I want to hang up, and also put them with the shoes that I'm not gonna keep in those drawers anymore, and see if we can free up some more space in this closet, because sometimes it gets a little jam-packed. Yeah, let's get to work because this closet is not gonna clean itself. So I just wrapped up sorting everything I pulled out of the closet, and there are literally clothes everywhere. There have been kittens crawling all over them, and it has just been quite chaotic, but there is a method to my madness, so I'll show you how I sorted everything out. I made sure everything was neatly hung on the hanger. There were some that were completely cattywampus and just barely hanging on to the hanger. Life happens, it's totally fine, we are fixing it, but I'll show you how I separated the piles so that it's easier to hang them all back up in the closet in a way that actually flows. So here are all of my piles. I can't even see the floor, this is ridiculous. So my dresses are there. Overalls were there because it was questionable as to whether that went with dresses, but I decided it did not, so there they are all by their lonesome. And then some turtlenecks, jackets and sweaters, tank tops, and like these little blouse shirts and then some long sleeve shirts and sweatshirts too. And then I ran out of room on the floor, so I had to put my t-shirts on the pillows. And then this pile over here by Freya, if you see the one that she's attacking, those are the t-shirts and everything that I don't want hung back up, so I'm gonna see if I can squeeze them all into this bin. I don't know how that's gonna go. I don't think they're all gonna fit, but we're gonna be hopeful and say that they will. But I'm gonna go ahead and get all this back in the closet so that we can tackle the very tippity top up there, because it is a chaotic mess up there, and we gotta fix that. The closet is officially done, and I'm so ecstatic because I was seriously dreading doing this closet. It was just the biggest task out of everything I'm doing, and I'm so elated to have it done, and it feels so much better. So let me show you how the final product came out. So luckily I was able to finagle all of the shoes and the clothing items I didn't want hung back up into this bin, so that helped free up a lot of space in the closet, and I was able to get the lid on, thank goodness, because that's a struggle sometimes. Here is the finished product. It is so much more organized. There's not hangers jagging out of the clothes and stuff all on top of the drawers. The floor is completely clear, and it just feels like a world of a difference. So I have my bathrobe, dresses, skirts, tank tops into short sleeve shirts, long sleeve shirts, and then into sweaters and then jackets. So the top looks so much better. There's not a bunch of clutter up here, just a couple random things. And then I moved the vision board from in front of the beach picture because I like it better catty cornered. It actually stays better too. And then got all of that cleared out, and then got some fake plants here that we're not currently using. We're doing a lot of redecorating right now, so a lot of the more springy, summery things are just kind of being placed to the side for just a moment while we get ready for fall, and I can figure out if any of this stuff could get incorporated with the fall decor. So I just have those in here for now. And as for down here, if you remember, there was a bunch of stuff right here. The only thing on top of these drawers is this duffel bag, and this just has my purses and stuff in it. I just don't really have another place I want to put them, and I like them all together, so I put them in that big duffel bag. And then for these drawers, so they are so much better, but this is just some of that decor that I was talking about that probably will get put tucked away for the fall and winter. And then this is the shoes drawer, so I literally only kept 3 pairs of all of those shoes into this drawer. I seriously am in shock that the rest of them fit in that bin. I'm very grateful. These are my 2 favorite pairs of booties, and then my moccasins that I wear when it gets chilly. So I have a lot of my summer shoes up by our front door on our shoe rack, so these are just quickly accessible. If we get a random spurt of fall weather, Charleston is very finicky with our weather, so the fall time and winter time, you never know what you're gonna get. And this bottom drawer here is just my hats. So these are all of my like baseball caps and then my actual fashionable hats. But overall, I am incredibly pleased with the way it came out. It feels so much more spacious, it feels organized, it feels more open, and I can actually see all of my clothes because they're not all tucked in between and hangers hanging out and stuff falling off, and it is just so much better. So much better. I feel like a new woman, honestly. So nice. Now that the closet is complete, it is time to move to the dresser drawers. These I just really want to give a good refolding because I have tossed so many things in there and they've all kind of just gotten mushed together with things that are not supposed to be in each drawer. So I'm just gonna go through and refold and put everything where it's supposed to go and make it a lot easier to see what the heck is even in there. So this is my pajama drawer, and as you can tell, it is packed to the brim. Things are just kind of tossed in here, so we need to fix that. These two are my athletic wear drawers, and I just have everything intermingled. Like, it is not supposed to be like this. This is supposed to be just sports bras and any tops, and the bottom is supposed to be like workout bottoms. But I got so lazy that it just, there's barely anything in this drawer. It's all in this drawer, and then it's stuff that's not supposed to be in here is in here. So we need to fix this chaotic mess because this is just really annoying. Here is the finished product. So this is the pajama drawer. So this is just like bras and stuff. And then these are night shirts, night gowns, and shorts. And then pajamas, and then my sweat set is underneath there. And then my slippers are tucked back here. And then here's some like pajama pants as well. And then this is tops and sports bras. So all my sports bras are right here. I love putting them standing up like this so that I can see all of them. These are workout tank tops, and then long sleeve shirts, crop tops, all of that stuff, and then some more long sleeve shirts. This is actually the same shirt, just two different colors. So I wear these quite a bit, so I put those right there where I can easily get to them. And then the bottom drawer are just some shorts. These are my biker shorts, the ones that are clean at least. And then I have all of my leggings right here standing up where I can see all of them as well. So this is so much better, so much easier for me to find everything, because for a while I was literally just trying to hunt everything down because I had no idea where everything was. We are officially in the last phase of this organizational adventure, and I'm very excited to wrap this up because it already feels so much better. Not even like just walking into the room, you can't really tell that that stuff is organized, but just knowing that my drawers are organized, knowing my closet is neat and tidy, and now the bathroom will be as well. It's just a really good, refreshing feeling. So now we're gonna tackle our bathroom cabinet. So this is where I kind of toss a lot of things. I'm one of those people where I want to make sure I get the last drop of everything out of my products, so I end up kind of keeping bottles that have barely anything left in there, and then I get too lazy to even try to fight it to get it out, and then I just forget to throw it away. It's a really bad habit of mine, but I just don't like to waste things. So I'm gonna toss some empty bottles that are probably sitting down there and just kind of reshuffle some things, because over time, of course, things get kind of disheveled. So I just need to make sure everything is back in its place where I can find everything, and it just gets back to the way it needs to be, because it is not that right now. I'll show you really quickly how it looks right now. It's not too bad. It was really bad last year. I think that was the worst I've ever let it get. So this is the current situation. We're gonna do this left cabinet here, this drawer, and then under the sink here. So right here is where I keep all of my like hair products, body products that I use on a daily basis. Keep it right there. Toilet paper usually goes back there. We have a pack. I just haven't like brought it out of the pack and put it in the basket. I installed these drawers last year from Target, and these have been such a great addition because they just are a really great way to separate things and keep little things in one spot. And then a couple things up there I need to tend to. And then right here, yeah, this is kind of bad. So this are extra makeup bags. This is where all of Clipper's stuff is. He literally doesn't have that much at all, but, and then there's some like sunscreen, peroxide, random things back there. And then this is where our toothpaste usually is. And we, again, I told you, like, I'm that person. Like, I just it's a problem. Okay, whatever. Comment below if you do the same thing, but I totally do that. But yeah, so this needs a little TLC. And then this drawer is where I keep my makeup. So I keep my makeup in this little wooden, what is this called? I don't even know. They're here, it's here. And then I have some makeup products I haven't opened yet, nail polish, and then yes, I end up cutting these open to get toothpaste out. That's our current situation. Let's go ahead, tackle this whole cabinet and make it much more organized. We are officially complete organizing all of these cabinets in this drawer. I was cleaning it down with this apple cider cleaner, so it smells like fall in here right now. It smells so good. I'm going to show you the finished product. So this is under the sink. It looks so much better. I threw away so much. It's really kind of sad how much I had in here that just did not need to be in here. So I restocked the toilet paper, put body products here, like refills, hair products, toothpaste, like just refills of things, and then my self tanners. That's for our cats back there. That's just to clean their ears. And then this really delicious smelling coconut vanilla air freshener. And then I just kind of reorganized or just touched up these drawers. And then on top is just Cooper's razors. And then back there is like just some extra makeup. And then here's all of my hair care products like hair dryer, waver, all of that fun stuff. And then in this cabinet, let me move this door here. So this cabinet doesn't look entirely different. It looks better, but it still kind of looks like a lot, but it looks way better than it did. So that's more kind of like sunscreen, glasses cleaner, just kind of extra things. And then our first aid kit, and there's like medicine in that bag right there. And then down here, nail polish, extra bags, Cooper's products, and then just like oils and stuff right there that I don't use too often. And then our toothbrushes. And then for the drawer, this was really gross, but yeah, this looks way better. So here, this is where I keep my contact solution and everything. And then this is where all of my makeup is. I actually had to clean out a bunch of makeup products, and I washed both of these little wooden containers because they were really gross. And then my foundation, a lighter for a candle, and then I always reach for scissors. So I kept those pretty readily available. And then I wear this bracelet quite a bit. It's Larimar, which is a stone from the Dominican Republic. It looks like the ocean. It's my absolute favorite stone. And then my necklace that I wear quite a bit as well. So this just looks so much better, way neater than it did. I can see everything, and it just is very pleasing to my eyes. So yeah, that is a wrap on organizing and just getting ready to bring in all the fall things and just refreshing our space. It wasn't a whole lot, but it was definitely enough to make me feel a lot better because there was just areas that were just driving me nuts every single day, and I'm so glad they look so much better. I can find things now, and I'm not going on a wild goose hunt for just one particular thing. I can literally see everything I have, and it feels just so much better knowing these spaces are nice and clean and organized. I hope this inspired you. If there's areas in your home where you need to do a little tidy session, and I hope that it motivated you. If you enjoyed the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe down below. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.